Hey, by now, did y'all participate in that boycott of not buying anything from Walmart and other major department stores in order to, combat the fact that they want to get rid of DEI? I mean, to each his own, but there's no type of organization. First of all, you can't organize a real boycott and it only lasts one day, and you can't reach out over Facebook to get it, you know, on to get people to notify people of it. It's funny. I went in Walmart yesterday and was talking to a guy about an older guy, about 80 years old. He's in Walmart and we was talking about how, like I've already said on this channel, we're at the bottom anyway. So anything after the white women get it, then the Asians get it, then the Latins get it, then disabled people get it, then LGBT get it, then black people get it. It's almost like during slavery, the pig would be served and we would just get the remnants of it, what was left. Part of the reason why I don't eat pork, but nonetheless, by the time any of this DEI, affirmative action stuff comes down to us, we got the basic, the carnal remnants of a pig at the end of the day. So, and also, before integration, that's why I keep saying it, we should have never integrated, because if we didn't integrate, we wouldn't be complaining about the racism on our jobs, because we would have our own. Listen, man, there wasn't but a few, but we had more than we got now. I'm talking about towns like Wall Street. I think that's Green. It's not Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think it's Greenwood, Oklahoma. And there was one in Wilmington, North Carolina, and one in Rosewood. There was a whole bunch of them. There's more than there is today. And I'm not talking about businesses like a corner store or a maid service. No, I'm talking about grocery stores, insurance companies, banks. We don't have that today like we did in 1940. And if we'd have never see what we did when we integrated, we decided to give up our own stuff to share with someone else's stuff. And now we don't have anything. We've been squeezed out. What industry do we control? We don't control none of the economics in our neighborhood. No corner stores in our neighborhood. We don't own any of the hair that these women wear on their heads. They don't have to go through us to get anything. Like you don't. It's certain, to operate in certain areas of town, you got to get the clearance of certain people that run the stuff. And we don't have that anymore, but we had it before my lifetime. Really, my parents, my mom's generation, they're the ones that dropped the ball. That would be that civil rights generation. Anybody born before 1968 is part of the problem because they wanted to integrate. Listen, I don't get it. I'm not going to beg you to come to your party and then you eventually invite me because I done begged you enough. And then when I come to your party, you act like I'm not wanted. It's because I'm not wanted. I should have never wanted to go there. One of the biggest things about Stoic philosophy. For some reason, I've been getting a lot of shorts coming down my feed about Stoic philosophy, and it's a really good thing for men to want to be stoic. And one of the things it says, if you're not invited, don't go. Meaning, if they don't want you living in their neighborhood, they don't want you socializing with their kids, dating their daughters, why would you want to do so? I don't get that. I don't understand why you would want to be a part of somebody that don't want to be a part of you. The dominant society, they never advocated that, we want to go to school with these blacks. We want them in our restaurants eating. That was never the case. It was always, we don't want them, we don't want them, we don't want them. Then the government, for political gain, because, see, the Democrats never fooled with us until we had the right to vote. And then they're not going to win an election unless they get our vote. So they want to pretend and give us this, give us that. Like they sold us. We sold out. The women of our community sold out for food stamps and welfare stuff, free housing. Okay. And that's why we're in the position that we're in. If we never took the free handouts, they would never be able to take them from us like they trying to do now with this. You got to work X amount of days to be on welfare. All that stuff was because we chose to take handouts from that the Caucasian guy. We chose to do that. So, and now we're having the consequences from it. But still, that boycott yesterday was pointless. It didn't change anything. I was in Walmart and I saw a lot of Negroes in there. So, and not to mention I was talking to the guy about, the older guy, about, even though we know there's a boycott here, we're not trying to boycott. And, talked about how, we should have never integrated and stuff like that. He agreed. But again, he was 80-something years old, and it's a lot of talk. I mean, I'm seeing talk from most black people about, it's not about no real action. It's about a bunch of talking and a bunch of thinking that they was oppressed. The white man did this to him, did that to him. And I'm just tired of hearing about it, man. But I'm not with these boycotts no more, man.